Damn it. Hello there, everybody. My name is Zalrok Chaos, and welcome to the table. I hope you enjoy your stay. Tonight, it is Pillars of Eternity. And I hope you all enjoy the game, and my playing of it. And of course, you, the viewers, as is tradition for all Zalrok Chaos and his adventures, get to choose what happens in the game. And hello there, Aided Furball, Triatel, and Celery Live, welcome! I hope you enjoy the games. Let's start it up. Well, I hope you have a good lurk, Celery. Super Animal Royale. I never heard of that until now. Turn down the music a little bit. That sounds pretty cool. Alright. Let's see here. Movements. Thank you for the bits. It's very much appreciated. Alright,
Have some bits.
Need more money. More money.
Absolutely.
It takes around a month for you to be able to change your name. Well, Aided, it is an isometric RPG. This is how movement in these games works.
Bit to slick your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Well, isometric RPGs are like this game, Tyranny. There's more than that. There's more than just these two games. Pillars 2 and Diablo. Diablo has the similar system, as well as other games. Path of Exile, those are isometric, top-down RPGs. Oh,
I'm
I
here.
forgot. We have a level up, and which means damage reduction. Bonus movement, accuracy bonus. You know what? I think more survival is good. Alright. So, choices, if you want to make them, are Swift Aim, Marked Prey, Predator's Sense, and Vicious Aim. Swift Aim is an instant ability. Oh, it's a passive. Okay. 20%. You're saying Vicious Aim. Another passive. 20% range attack. Okay. Alright. But it's also Tria's choice. Tria, do you say the same or something different? Alright. And now, our dear Meiji boy, give me lore. Alright. There's two choices out of these that we can choose. Infuse a vital essence. It is a healing spell. Well, temporary healing spell. Doing good. Alright. That one. Now, another. Rolling flame. Ray of fire. Necrotic lance. Bewildering spectacle. Busting wounds. I think mirrored image.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that. Nah, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
Choices for those who want to do it. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewin, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Rayed Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewin had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died, so I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
1, 2, 3. Well, Tria, it is your choice. 1, 2, or 3.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. The Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my show, starting with Watchers. Starting with records. 1, 2, or 3. worse would I? If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Olaf seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp laugh through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
1, 2, or 3.
A crumbling castle, abandoned to memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange things. And if Meowald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think. He was out of his mind. I don't place stock in the ramblings of a lunatic. There's no point in speculating now. My situation is more dire than I realized. You've got to find this leaden key, and fast. There was a monster in his past lives. Got what he deserved. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Is going 5.
Yet, how can you be so certain your soul does not harbor its own dark mysteries?
1, 2, 3. I really should start getting a poll, and for every choice, people should vote for those.
As you wish. Forgive my intrusion.
Let's move on.
It's good to be on the road again. A wanderlust is nothing rare in the people of Rauatai, but often I think myself alone in loving the land as much as the sea. What shall we see next, I wonder? The Tanvi Oratoa. It's not really a book. It's been passed down over the years in the form of a chant. I actually found it a little strange at first, seeing it set down in stone. It's not quite the same as a song of worship, though we have paeans to the gods as well. More a kind of moral guide. It gives us something to aspire to. The, model of a virtuous citizen of Rauatai. I don't know that the distinction is necessarily important. Rauatai has a long history, and our people have come from many different places. It matters less who wrote it than that I have found pieces of the verses all around the world. Wherever it came from, it will be Rauatai that decides what becomes of it. All the races and peoples of our kingdom coming together to create a great empire. You see, then, that I am loyal in my way. Dutiful, learned, honest. The sticking point is loyal. Loyal to the people of Rauatai above all others. Fearless in their defense and bold in aspiration. Tireless in battle or industry. An inspiration to one's people. But it seems it's not that far a leap from there to the idea that we must cast out foreign influences. Doesn't everyone want to be a good citizen? There have been arguments as to the chant's true interpretation, new translations even. But any rendition of it I find in the ruins of Engwith will predate those translations by 2,000 years. And finding it here also proves that we still have much to gain from trading with other cultures. I'd be lying if I said I'm not looking forward to seeing the look on everyone's faces when I get back. But in the long term, I just think that we can learn a lot from the Engwithians. A civilization like that is something to aspire to. A model for Rauatai as a whole, and not just its people. And I want to prove that all of this is worthwhile. Traveling, seeing the world for what it is. It's been so different from sitting in the Chanter Hall and studying books. More or less. It wasn't a popular theory when I suggested it. The idea that we shared the Tanvi Oratoha with some older culture, I mean, doesn't mean it's not true. It doesn't help that my family is from the Deadfire Islands. If I had a copper pond for every chanter who suggested that it's just not in my nature to conquer, my siblings, my parents, they make up for it. They build walls and cannons and ships. I've tried to explain. It isn't that I think those things aren't necessary, but if Rawatai closes itself off from trade, turns on its own people over tradition, we will fall behind, and then we'll be the ones getting conquered. I think my father tries to understand at least.
Alright.
At once.
Shall we
How may I help?
continue?
I'm here.
Hush, Ituma.
A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bow and arrowhead with a scrimshaw handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Your friend is supposed to meet you. Alright, 1, 2, or 3. Also, apparently, she is one of the companions for the group.
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something. The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Could be anyone.
That about sums it up. So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions. Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later. When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this. I can tell you what I won't do again. Rely on miracle peddlers. It was some so-called watcher who sent me to this crossroads in the middle of nowhere in the first place. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees. He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all. Why? You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you? Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
God damn it.
What are you talking about? What just happened? You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you. And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Jay. Of course you do, Tria. Alright, I have no idea how to get to the area for her quest, so I'll just keep going to the Briarwood village. Okay, what I like about this is that I could just move my map with my arrow keys and just click. I also need to turn down the gain volume. Just a little bit. Alright. Anna,
Yes, my friend?
how are you holding up?
What shall I tell? I am Kanarua, born in the royal city of Takoa, from which rules the Ranga Nui. There. That is a solemn enough start. I am a lore chanter in the college there. Or at least a student of lore and a chanter both.
Why not? I take your meaning.
I was on the usual path at first. Theology, the traditions, when the Gate of Great Teeth was completed. It was all my father had hoped for, the greatest commission he had ever received. But it was also a sign that Rawatai was changing, looking inward. Meanwhile, I was neck-deep in the writing of a dozen nations, marveling at all the things that lay beyond our borders. Ah, Rawatai. Shall I describe the pearl-white sands, the sapphire waters, the multi-hued tiles of the rooftops, like a mosaic upon the coast? Sorry.
No.
I'm here.
Let's go, friends. Why am I dropping frames? Kill them!
They got my scent.
Well. That was bad.
Absolutely.
So, I'm not going north. North is bad.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Haravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full. Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Tired is bad. Then again, I'm always tired. Ooh.
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along. Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with the pack for a change.
Alright. Let's...
You walk your path, I'll walk mine.
Someone check on Alof!
Can't get a good shot with this.
Big fella's down.
Hey, you're not...
Stand still.
Oh no. I have died twice.
Certainly.
Right. Have to go back to the duder. Now I know where he is.
If this is your deer, you one ornery Galloway chose a other than the so if you're traveling to Deerwood and I'm trained, I have business with the splendid. It'll be
Safe travels.
Alright. I need to go to Dryer Ford, and I don't know where to go for that. Here we go.
With a cat's nose, how is it you failed to notice your rotten stench?
failed to notice. Hardly. I put work into smelling this way.
I should have expected.
I never know what sort of game is downwind. I need to smell like part of nature, not an interloper.
Right. We're going to... Oh.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Right. I have died so many times, I should probably have a death counter. Goddamn things.
No, no. What's impressive is cleaving a man's spine without lopping the head clean off. That takes aim.
Did that once. My case was an accident, and I still wake up some nights feeling bad for him.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her. Yes, Lady Alice, my daughter. I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so. Elise, of course. I'm Lord Nestor Harrand of Defiance Bay. My family has been prominent there since Imperial times. Our primary estate is on the outskirts of Brackenbury, but we have holdings in New Haomar as well. Those went to my sister and her husband.
Welcome!
Alright, let's sell some of these books. You know, it's strange. I never played this game all this way, and so a lot of, like, where to go. And it's like, okay, where the fuck am I gonna go?
The smell around here reminds me of this stable hand, Drutman. Not real popular with the women, Drutman.
Hail and well met.
I can do that.
Kitty. No. No, her kitty.
Sagani, does your fox bite?
Yes.
Can I pet him anyway?
It's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
Pet the fox. Ida's like, I want a pet fox.
I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside. Your memories, a cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone. And a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out. You are able to see me. To see me is a rare gift, a watcher's gift. So many questions, thoughts whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. I cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
See you when I see you.
Gods keep you.
It was a cool scene. Oh, I entered here. I think I'll go back to Kagnua.
Walls need some work before this place is secure. My husband could fix them right up.
I need more money. Alright, well, we're gonna save the game. And I believe that this will be it for the stream. So thank you all very much for watching. My name has been and will forever be Zalrok Chaos, and I will see you next time on Zalrok's chaotic adventures. And we will go and raid someone who may happen to be online, so that the Zal train can go off and help other streamers who may need it. So I will go over up on my Twitch. Mute me over up so I don't double sound, and we will raid Kuretsu. I hope you all enjoy their stream, and we will go off and spread love. Take care, and cheers. Bye-bye.